Actually, I'd like you to expound on that a little bit more. Which specific real traumas have you been able to explore as it relates to society?
Oh, great question, by the way. Probably one of the best questions I've been asked in a long time. All right. I'll just go through a short list real quick, like bullet points. Child abuse, the battering of women, the degradation and annihilation of our beautiful Earth through the environmental situations, closed-mindedness, hearts made out of cement. Unfortunately, a lot of those hearts are not beating, and they happen to be encased in bodies of the real walking zombies that have the power and the ability to do good, but they choose not to. They need to be unempowered, and hopefully someday they'll have a pulse.
Who are you talking about specifically?
They know who they are, and we have met. You, the corporate globalist, you know who you are. I've seen the maps. I've been in those boardrooms. I was a legal courier a long time ago in the 80s.
What? Okay, I want you to finish the bullet point, and then we're going to get back to legal courier, and this is going to be a whole episode right here.
Well, the other bullet points are, for instance, when we did the Hills Have Eyes, in part 2 of the original part 2, there was a dog flashback, which I really appreciated. So there was a reference to a dog having memory of its mate being slaughtered, by me, so it held a grudge. Sure, okay. Well, I've spent 30 years of my life involved with the rescue of wolves and the reintroduction of the wolves into Yellowstone, for instance. We had President Ford come by Wolf Mountain Sanctuary, and he gave us some high kudos, and he appreciated our efforts. As opposed to someone who was from Alaska and killed a bunch of wolves with a high-powered rifle from I believe, a flying aircraft because they thought it was cute. Those things cannot stand in society and in the world. And yes, I'm an environmentalist, and God bless Bono. He takes 90% of his earnings, I've heard, and gives it to charity. God bless my friend Paul Newman, who I met and worked with his Cancer for Kids that have facial cranial anomalies, and he's gone on to his reward, but his food products do very good work. There's a camp in Florida, there's one in Simi Valley, California. My point is, a lot of times people in our genre, we get a bad rap because we make films that scare people or bother people. I have had many children. I've taught to thousands and thousands of kids at schools, through drug programs, etc., mentoring programs. And they tell me, honestly, to my face, that they see the news, they know what kind of a world they're inheriting, and it bothers them. When I was a kid growing up, just like in the movie at Matinee, directed by Joe Dante, kudos, Joe. There was a young girl who had to be sent to the principal's office because she said, a nuclear war, you can't survive. Duck and cover is a lie. It's a sham. Well, I lived through that era. So remember, our children inherit our deeds and our actions. Our children are the most precious values that we have, aside from this beautiful Class 9 blue planet called Earth. We need to preserve it. We need to appreciate it. We need to understand that she is our mother. And if you don't appreciate that, you should be stripped of your power and not be able to and allowed to do any more harm. Okay? Hippocratic oath, do no harm. Not medicine for profit. We need a public option.
Wow. Seriously, wow.
That was, my next question was, what are you proud about? What do you do to give back? What are you passionate about as far as causes?
I think you just answered it.
Just answered the entire, I really have nothing else. And
I wear this jacket, I've been wearing it for 20 years because it has a theme. What does it say? Love all, serve all is one. If you don't have that humanity in your heart, then you're a walking dead person. You're worse than a zombie.
I think that what you have just enlightened is wonderful, and it's actually something we were going to talk on our show about, was that, we get a kind of a bad rap for being in horror, and people ask all the time, how, you feel responsible for some of the content in your films, and what they don't realize is, there's a big heart underneath, and that there's a lot of people actually in our business who are doing their part and then some to really give back to the benefit of the world. And I really am very glad that we got this interview and that you have touched base on that. I think we're in agreement that we'd love to extend invitation.
Yes.
I appreciate it so very much. And we're here at the Palms, and last year my dear friend Brandon Bonds put on the Victory to the Underdog fundraiser. We raised a whole bunch of money for the Michael Vick dogs. I'm sorry I even had to say that particular name, and sir.
Bleep it out.
Oh, well, no, you don't have to bleep it out. The point is, if you do harm and suffering to creatures that to no fault of their own, the bully breed People want certain types of dogs because they think it makes them manly. It doesn't make you manly. You're a coward. And non-kill sanctuaries, non-kill animal shelters are the way to go. Spay and neuter your pets, just like Bob Barker's always told us and taught us. And God bless people like, well, Jack LaLanne, you're one of my heroes, buddy. You know, with a chair, you can teach us how to keep our bodies, their temples, keep them safe, keep them healthy. Learn to eat right. Fast food will kill you. You ever seen the movie Super Size Me? You know, get smart. Don't be a consumer. You don't have to go to the mall to be a knee-jerk consumer. Be a real American. Take care of our small farms. Take care of our rivers. Take care of our, the globalist. You're Satan's evil spawn. You know it. Shop local. Support your co-ops.
Grow local too.
Grow local. I do. I grow walnuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Could we get your walnuts online?
No, I don't have that many trees, but I just harvested and they're delicious. Real
yummy.
food. Yeah. And Italy, organic all the way. Way to go. I can't live on a planet without garlic or chocolate.
But not at the same time.
Right.
No, they don't go that well together. Dark chocolate dipped garlic. I don't think that would work. I'd rather have a lint truffle.
Michael, this has been absolutely. I'm speechless. I'm never speechless.
I'm speechlesser.
Yeah.
Speechlesser?
Speechlesser.
We invented a new word.
Right here,
Speechlesser.
after Michael's interview, speechlesser. Thank you so much, Michael. This
I
has
wish
been
we had a
amazing.
lot more time. You ladies are lovely, and thank you so very much for making a difference in the world and the future of our children.